G'day viewers, Retro Man here and welcome to the show. Now today I'll be doing a discussion and an unboxing of a largely forgotten Charles Bronson movie called Violent City. Now this is an Italian crime film and guys, this is a Kino Lorber Blu-ray. And this film came out in 1970. It was re-released in America in 1973 when Bronson became a big star in the States. And this is a real oddity in Bronson's collection. I mean, it co-stars his wife, Jill Ireland. Telly Savalas is also in this film. And it's directed by the Italian filmmaker Sergio Solima. Now guys, the interesting thing about this Blu-ray is that we get both prints of the film. The international cut, which is titled Violent City, and that one runs for 109 minutes. And we also get the American cut called The Family, which runs for 96 minutes. So guys, there's a little bit of a difference here with running time. There's 15 minutes between the two cuts. And guys, it'll be interesting to check that out and find out, what's the better cut of the film. I know some of you out there like extended cuts, but also sometimes, when you cut the fat and you go quick to the chase, some of those shorter cuts really, they leave a lasting impact. So it'll be interesting to see how these two prints of the film pan out. But what I will say, guys, this is an Italian-French co-production. And much of it was shot in New Orleans. Some of it was shot in the Virgin Islands. And I think there were some studio shots in Rome. So guys, it's a little bit of a mixed bag, this one, but we get Charles Bronson, which is always a good thing. I mean, it's just great to find an oddity, that has Bronson. So if you'd like to find out more about Violent City, come with me, guys, because I'm going to take the wrapping off this Kino Lorber Blu-ray. So this is the cover of Violent City on Blu-ray starring Charles Bronson, Telly Savalas and Jill Ireland. Man, I mean, Bronson with a rifle. Wow, I mean, it really makes you want to check it out, doesn't it? I'll flip it over to the back here and we've got Bronson with some more guns. I mean, those of you that like your action, I mean, that really is, the epitome of a Charles Bronson film is when you see images of him with firearms. So it's great to get those pictures on the cover. And when we have a look at the special features here, it says audio commentary by film historian Paul Talbot, the author of the Bronson's Loose books. So also there's a little documentary interview here with the director Sergio Solima titled Shooting Violent City. There's also some theatrical trailers and TV spots on here. So guys, it looks great to me, and we get a slip cover from Kino, which is great. So let's just perforate the plastic here, guys, and dig in and see what the artwork is like. This is the disc, and we have a change in artwork, which is, always a good thing. And that's a very interesting, caricature, I suppose you could say, if you will, or Italian artwork for this film. And man, I mean, Bronson again with a gun. Flip it over to the back, we get those same two photos. We get all that information. Let's have a look into. Ooh. Okay, we have a loose disc, guys, which is never a good thing. And I noticed it had a little bit of a rattle to it. And let's just pop that back in there. So what we've got here is on the first Blu-ray, Violent City. So that will be the international cut, I believe. And this second one here called The Family should be the American cut of the film. As I said at the start of the video, it contains two cuts. And look at that. We have some artwork there for The Family, with another interesting, artist's interpretation of Charles Bronson. So guys, there's a lot of artwork on the slick here. I mean, it's really, really cool what Kino have done. And I like the artwork, I like the presentation. And yep, that disc looks okay. I mean, I can't really see anything on it. So I will just lock that back in there. And man, Violent City on Blu-ray from Kino. And this should be great to check out. So there we have it, another Charles Bronson movie to add to the collection. So there we have it, guys. Violent City starring Charles Bronson. This is a Kino Blu-ray, and it's really great that they've included both cuts here. And I'm pretty sure I have a DVD of this one knocking around somewhere. I haven't seen this film for quite some time. But guys, I'm very interested in comparing the two cuts that are on here, and it should be a lot of fun doing so. But tell me in the comments below, what do you think of this largely forgotten Bronson potboiler? I mean, not many people talk about Violent City. They're always talking about Bronson's Cannon Years or some of those other films that he had out in the 70s. I mean, a lot of people also discuss those ensembles, like Once Upon a Time in the West is always a good one, and The Great Escape. I mean, Bronson's been in so many fantastic movies over the years. And this, to me, is around the Cold Sweat period. That's an early film of his. And, I mean, Bronson at that time was really in top form. I mean, he was well built, and he was quite fit, really. He knew how to handle himself in those action sequences. And being that this is a film from 1970, he will definitely be in fine form. So guys, if you've seen Violent City, let me know what you think of it in the comments below. Let's get the discussion flowing on Charlie Bronson. And guys, you will see Retro Man again very soon. But as always, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and keep watching the channel, guys, because you will never know what is going to pop up next, just like a Violent City. Until next time, this is Retro Man, living the dream, retro style. Stay gold.
Thanks for watching. Retro Man will return faster than a boomerang and with just as much firepower as Bronson. Charles Bronson. Please subscribe and good night, viewers.